Hello everyone. In this video we'll discuss the synthesis of a 4-bar mechanism by path generation. Okay, the given problem data is the 3 coupler links. They are given of various lengths 55 mm, 70 mm, 75 mm and at their respective angles 75 degrees, 50 degrees and 40 degrees with the horizontal. And also the input angular displacements are also given 30 degrees and 70 degrees. So before constructing this 4-bar mechanism by path generation, let us discuss 2 points which will be useful in understanding the solution. So first we need to understand what are the coupler points. Let us take a 4-bar mechanism A, B, C and D. A will be fixed link. Here the CD is the coupler, and let us extend this coupler as some rigid body. Then if we take any point on this coupler link, then it is called as a coupler point. Okay, so this is the meaning of the coupler point, and now we will discuss another topic. Let us take a link A1 B1 and it should be transferred to another position A2 B2. You can achieve this by the following small construction. Join A1 A2 and B1 B2 and drop the perpendicular bisectors of A1 A2 and B1 B2 and for B1 B2 perpendicular bisector. They will join at some point. Let us assume they will join it here P. Now if I join A1 to P and also A2 to P and also B1 to P and also B2 to P and consider triangles A1 B1P and A2 B2P, you can write A1P is equal to A2P, as this is a perpendicular bisector. A1 distance from A1 to P and A2 to P will be equal. Similarly B1P will be equal to B2P, and also A1 B1 will be equal to A2 B2 because it is the same link. The length of the link will not change. So from these 3 conditions we can say that A1 B1P and A2 B2P are the triangles which are identical triangles. So keeping these 2 points in mind, we'll proceed for the construction of the 4-bar mechanism by path generation. Now first we should mark 3 coupler points. Take a point A and draw some horizontal line and construct E1 with given length and also with given angle. Similarly point E2 and also similarly point E3. Now the input angular displacements are given, so rotate this E2 by the given angle, which is 30 degrees here. So we'll get E2 dash and mark it as E2 dash. Similarly A3 by 70 degrees is given here. See, now join E2 dash to E1 and also E3 dash to E1. Now construct the perpendicular bisector for these two, E3 dash E1 and E2 dash E1, and they will meet at some point. Let us assume here, and it is mark this point as B1. Now AB1 is the required one link of the 4-bar mechanism. Now the next step is rotate AB1 through an angle 30 degrees and 70 degrees clockwise, so that the initial positions will get. So we'll get here, and by rotating 30 degrees you'll get this line and mark it as B2, and similarly by 70 degrees you'll get another, mark it as B3. Now assume some point D on this line D1, and now we'll construct one triangle here, which is E2 B2 D1. Join these E2 B2 D1, E2 B2 D1, and using this triangle E2 B2 D1 will construct another triangle which is E1 B1 and D2. E1 B1 and D2 will get something like this, D2. Similarly, join E3 B3 and D1. You will get triangle like this. Some as this is not the exact dimensions, will not get. I will show after of the completion procedure. I will show the actual diagram so that we will get a better idea. Similarly, using this, construct another triangle E1 B1 D3. E1 B1 D3. Assume we obtain something like this D3 point here. So now draw the perpendicular bisector of D3 D2 and also D3 D1. D3 D2 and also D2 D1. They will meet at some point C. Now join B1 to C and C1 to D1. This is which is the required 4-bar mechanism. Now we will see the actual construction. See, this is constructed according to the dimensions. First I have drawn the couple of points AE1, AE2, AE3. Then I have rotated AE2 by 30 degrees, AE3 by 70 degrees, so as to obtain E2 dash and E3 dash. Now what I did is I constructed the perpendicular bisectors of E3 dash E1 and E2 dash E1, and they are going to meet at point B1. Now I rotated AB1 through an angle 30 degrees clockwise and also AB1 through an angle 70 degrees clockwise, so as to obtain B2 and B3. Now what I did is I have taken the triangle B2, E2 and D1 and constructed another triangle B1, E1 and D2. Similarly, E3, B3, D1, and I have using this triangle B3, E3, D1, I have constructed E1, B1, D3. Now I have took the perpendicular bisector of D3, D2 and also D2, D1. So they are going to meet at some point here, and it is named as C1. Now I join B1 to C1 and C1 to D1, which is the required 4-bar mechanism. And this is the procedure for the synthesis of a 4-bar mechanism by path generation. Now we'll discuss the synthesis by function generation inversion method of a 4-bar mechanism. Here the given problem data is input links are at 35 degrees and 80 degrees and output links of 50 degrees and 80 degrees. Now roughly see the how to construct this 4-bar mechanism. Take some line AD of suitable length, and also with D take C1 of suitable length, and rotate DC1 by given output angles, that is 50 degrees and 80 degrees. So this is of 50 degrees and mark it as C2, and with 80 degrees mark it as C3. Now join A2 C2 and AC3. Now rotate AC2 with given input angles of 35 degrees, that is around here, that is of 35 degrees, and AC3 by 80 degrees given input angle, this is 80 degrees, and mark them as C2 dash and C3 dash. Now join C2 dash to C1 and C3 dash to C1 and construct the perpendicular bisectors for these both. And they will meet at some point and name it as B1. Now join AB1 and B1 to C1 and C1 to D, which is the required 4-bar mechanism. Now we'll see these construction with the actual dimensions. This is the actual construction with given dimensions. First I have taken AD of suitable length and DC1 of suitable length, and I have rotated DC1 through given output angles of 50 degrees and named it as C2 with 80 degrees and named it as C3. Now I have joined AC2 and AC3. Now I rotated AC2 by 35 degrees and named it as C2 dash, and AC3 by 80 degrees and named it as C3 dash. Now I have joined C3 dash to C1 and C2 dash to C1 and constructed perpendicular bisectors for C2, C1, C3 dash and C2 dash C1, and they are meeting at point B1. Now I have joined A B1, A to B1, B1 to C1 and C to D, which is the required 4-bar mechanism. Now we will discuss the synthesis of by function generation inversion method of slider crank mechanism. Here the given data is the input angles are 30 degrees and 60 degrees, and the distance of the slider is of 40 mm and 96 mm. Now we will see how to construct this first roughly, then we will see the actual construction diagram. First, takes of suitable length with A and C1, take AC1 of suitable length, and with C1 take the slider distance of 40 mm and mark it as C2, and from C1 with take 96 mm and mark C3. Now rotate C1 C2 by 30 degrees with given angles, and C1 C3 by 60 degrees. And mark it as C2 dash and C3 dash. Now draw the perpendicular bisector of C1 C2 dash and C1 C3 dash. And assume they will meet at some point here, and mark it as B1, and join A to B1, B1 to C1, and this is our required slider crank mechanism, A B1 C1 with C1 sliding on this line. Now we'll see the actual construction with given lengths. I have taken AC1 of some random length, and with C1 as center, and I took point C2 of 40 mm, and with same C1 as the initial point I took C3 of 96 mm, and rotated C1 C2 by 30 degrees to obtain C2 dash, and C1 C3 by 60 degrees, and marked C3 dash. Now I took the perpendicular bisector of C1 C2 dash and C1 C3 dash, and they are meeting at point here, and I marked it as B. I have joined A to B and B to C1. Now I have obtained A B1 C1 as A B C1 as the required slider crank mechanism. Hello everyone, this is the cardboard model of a slider crank mechanism. We can see here, this is the crank, this is the coupler, this is the fixed link, and this is slider. And now we'll see the simulation of this. Thank you.